Every year when Thanksgiving rolls around, I think back to my childhood in grade school when my grandparents were coming from Colorado to visit us in Wyoming. And growing up, I was very, very close to my grandparents, and the thought that they were coming to spend Thanksgiving with us was just overwhelming. I was just thrilled and filled with joy, and I couldn't wait. And I got the idea of dressing up as a pilgrim. And I thought, boy, I'll bet they'd be super excited if they knocked at the door and they opened it up and there was an actual pilgrim standing there. And so I pulled out all the stops and I made this costume with a buckle on my hat and buckles on my shoes and a musket in hand, a little tie that made me look like an authentic pilgrim, and then I waited for them to come. Well, it had started snowing, and I got a little concerned that maybe it might hinder them from coming, but I thought, no, they'll be here. And finally, after several hours, there was a phone call, and they were calling from Cheyenne saying that the snow was just too great and they weren't going to make it any further. They'd have to turn around and go back. I was devastated. I was so brokenhearted. I just remember walking downstairs towards the basement and stopping in the middle of the stairs and sitting on the step and just began to sob. I was so sad. With the holidays approaching, there are all kinds of emotions that come with it. Yes, we love getting together with family. We love the various festivities that accompany the holidays. But more times than not, for many, the holidays aren't as joyful as we might think. In fact, there may be a lot of sadness or grief, loss, broken relationships, any number of things. And as I think about how difficult family can be at times, I'm drawn to the Gospel of Mark, where it says this, "And Jesus' mother and his brothers came, and standing outside they sent to him and called him. And a crowd was sitting around him, and they said to him, 'Your mother and your brothers are outside seeking you.' And Jesus answered them, 'Who are my mother and my brothers?' And looking about at those who sat around him, he said, 'Here are my mother and my brothers. For whoever does the will of God, he is my brother and sister and mother.'" I think it's good for us to remember that as Christians, we are a part of a much larger family. And some of the people that we know who are having the most difficult of times, maybe broken families, broken relationships within their families, those very people are our brothers and sisters. They are part of an eternal family, looking forward to the time when there will be no more sadness, there will be no more sorrow. I pray that you have a blessed Thanksgiving and a wonderful Christmas. But I also pray that we would together be mindful of those who are hurting, those who are going through difficult times, and especially if the Christians realize that they are a part of our family. And if they're not Christians, oh, that we would pray for them, that they might come to see the light of Christ.